Welcome to my channel. I'm Gary Wuryawan, and today is another episode of Everyday Photography Vlog. I'm here currently in Odaiba, Tokyo in Japan, and this is just such a nice place. But today I want to share a little bit of my photography vlog, POV style. I'm explaining the behind the scenes of some scenery photography like what I'm doing right now, and also a little bit of street photography that I did earlier in the Sensoji Temple, Asakusa in Tokyo, as well as some other places here around Tokyo. So yeah, if you want to watch the other vlogs, you can go to the link up here. But basically today is all about scenery photography, environmental portrait, and street photography. In terms of camera gear, I'm keeping it very simple. I'm just using the Panasonic Lumix GX85 camera with a 12 to 32mm kit lens to do everything. Today I'm trying to just use one lens and one camera today, trying to keep it simple, but we'll see if we'll use other lenses in this episode or not. And in terms of vlogging tools, I'm using the DJI Osmo Pocket, this camera that's currently recording this video, to capture POV style footage, as well as to record some explanation behind the scenes of how I take the pictures, camera settings, and whatnot. And my other gear is the Insta360 Go 2 for when I'm doing street photography, to keep it very discreet and just inconspicuous so that I won't disturb other people. So yeah, those are all the gears. Now in terms of photography, when it comes to some of the photography genres that we're doing in travel photography, mainly today I'm focusing on environmental portrait. So with environmental portrait, I don't want all background blur. I still want context, so that you don't only photograph your family members, but you also showcase where you are, what kind of situation, the vibe, that kind of stuff, so that the viewer can also feel being there together with you. That's the same stuff with street photography. If you're doing street photography, it's not all about the subject, random strangers on the street, that kind of thing, but also you want to try to give a little bit of context so that the viewer can understand more about the space and the time that you're in during that time when you're capturing that picture. And also for scenery photography, it's a little bit more about visual like this. I'm just finished photographing this beautiful rainbow bridge with some beautiful nice river right here, but yeah, for that I try to make it a little bit more interesting, adding a little bit more foreground, trying to show off some context as well, so that you can still understand where it is. You can understand that this is Tokyo, not some other place in the world. So yeah, that kind of thing. So now let's try to take some pictures. Alright, so we're going to try to photograph the Tokyo Sky Tree right there, that large tower. As you can see, looks like Space Needle from Seattle, but actually bigger and taller as well. So I'm going to try to take an environmental picture of my wife with the aperture priority 12 to 32. This is about 25mm, give or take, a little bit more, a little bit less. I'm going to adjust as needed, something like this. I hope you can see what I'm doing on the camera. Alright, 1, 2, 3. Again, 1, 2, 3. Going to move a little bit closer, makes my wife more prominent, but the tower behind still looks large. Using a little bit of compression effect from the slightly zoomed in focal length, something like this. Couple more, really nice. One more. Alright, few more. Something like this, really nice. I'm going to try to include a little bit of the road as sort of a leading line if possible. If not, then we'll just use parts of this building, something like this. Very nice. Let's try to zoom in more, 32mm, something like this. Alright, really nice. One more. I'm having a little bit of autofocus issues with the GX85 lately. As you can see, it keeps focusing when I'm not even pressing the shutter button. Something in the settings must have gotten in the way. Alright, few more. The autofocus. Let's zoom out a little bit to about 25mm. One more. And now let's finally zoom out all the way to about 12mm, so we can get more of the surroundings, not just the Tokyo sky tree. Right, 1, 2, 3. One more. 1, 2, 3. Last one. 1, 2, 3. Alright, excellent. Alright, so we are here in Odaiba in Tokyo, and as you can see, that is not the Statue of Liberty. I mean, it is, but it's just a replica, it's not the real deal. And behind that we have a rainbow bridge of Tokyo, and I want to try to photograph them all today in this beautiful place. I think the weather is getting nicer now. We have beautiful sunlight and it's just sunny, and I just like it. Alright, so we're going to try to photograph it. f5.6 with the 12 to 32mm. Let's try to zoom in and get both the bridge and the Liberty statue right there. So I'm focusing on the Liberty statue, and I'm trying to frame everything with these 3 branches in front right here. So this is 32mm, aperture priority f5.6. Let's try to capture the image, something like this. I'm going to lower the camera just a little bit, something like this. Nice. More. I like how I can frame both the Statue of Liberty with the bridge in one single frame. There are people right there, but I'm not really concerned about that. I think they add a nice sense of scale when needed. 32mm. Let's try zooming out, but I don't think I like the picture zoomed out. I want to try to get it closer, zoomed in with a little bit of compression. So 32mm it is. Something like this. Nice. Alright, so I'm coming closer. I'm going down, and this is already near the water. So, and as you can see right there, there's a bird. I'm hoping that I can capture it. So this is again with the 12 to 32mm. Now I found that nice rocky foreground with the bird in the middle. So I'm going to try to photograph the bridge again. This is about 30mm, f5.6 aperture priority. I have to be quick before the bird goes away. Something like this. I hope you can see what I'm doing on the camera. Alright, 1, 2, 3. Nice. I'm focusing on the rock on the front. I'm quite sure that the hyperfocal distance will cover the focus of everything. The depth of field will be more than enough. Now I'm zooming in to 32mm, and I'm going to raise my camera just a little bit so that I can kind of separate the foreground a little bit more from the bridge. Something like this. I hope you can see what I'm doing on the camera. Alright, something like this. Okay, nice. I'm going to step a little bit to the left. I think this is perfect. Yes, the 3 rocks makes a really nice foreground for the bridge. Something like this. I'm zooming out just a little bit to maybe about 30 or 28. Something like this. Nice. Nice. A little bit more, maybe about 30 or maybe 31 or thereabouts. Like this. Like this. Go back to 32. Nice. Nice. Not a lot of people today, and it's very sunny, very clear, no cloud. I'm quite happy with the lighting and just overall the vibe. Now I'm just going to take a moment to enjoy the scenery a little bit, soak it in with my eyes, and feel the breeze and that kind of stuff. And that wraps up today's video. So that is all for today's video. I hope that today's video has been useful, entertaining and inspiring to you. Makes you want to go out and try to take some pictures with your camera and lenses. So please let me know in the comment down below which one is your favorite picture from the episode today. Also, if you have any question, please comment down below as well and I will try my best to answer them. Also, don't forget to support my channel by liking this video, sharing this video, subscribing to my channel down below. And if you want to support my channel even further, consider using the affiliate links in the description below or use the super thanks button. Thank you and see you on the next video. Goodbye.